don't trust SensorTower. That's it. SensorTower has proven to be wrong repeatedly. Time and time again, SensorTower has proven to be highly inaccurate. Ridiculously inaccurate. Speaking of, we're gonna go ahead and cover the revenue. I'm not gonna upload this to my main Stix channel because I think it's too early to do this. I think that typically after the first week or so, rates are adjusted, and I think it is disingenuous to do a video prematurely like this. I think that these are essentially preliminary numbers, and they are also likely to change over the course of the next week or so. Thus, I don't want to give it too much attention being on the main channel. I'd rather do an updated video after these numbers have been corrected. I think that right now, genuinely, that there are too many members of different gacha communities. There are too many content creators out there that just milk the drama, that stroke the flames within these respective communities. I think all of these people cause friction between communities, and I think it's genuinely sad because there is an enormous amount of hate. The communities have become so fractured, and I think that there's just like more than is necessary in the genre right now. Thus, I don't want to add to it. I'd rather just wait until everything is complete and then be like, okay, so these are up-to-date numbers that are, again, like as always, completely speculative, but at least have been finalized and are not going to change after release, or after the release of the numbers that are made public and available. Now, if this is your first time here, consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the little bell notification. That way you remain up to date with every single thing that I post, and I post daily. Do not miss out. The numbers last month, as an example here, like this is what I mean. They listed initially Wuthering Waves at 6 million, and they listed Zenless at 34 million. If we look at the altered numbers, Zenless went from 34, was boosted to 35. That was an increase of $1 million after the fact. Therefore, it was underreported. Honkai Star Rail was initially 67, boosted to 69. Love and Deep Space was 62, remained 62. Genshin Impact was 45, boosted to 46. Again, Wuthering Waves was what? 6.7, ended up being boosted to 11.5. So evidently these numbers are subject to drastic change. Reporting on these numbers on the first day of any month is being disingenuous to your community and to all of the communities involved, because they are significantly underreported on for all of these games, not any game in specific. But we're gonna go ahead and look at the numbers as they are currently available as of, the 1st of October. See roughly how they're doing comparatively to what they were the previous month. Before we go any further, let me take a moment here to thank my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are phenomenal, and I can't thank you all enough for the support. Now let's keep talking. So get Honkai Star Rail had 67 million. Honkai Star Rail is now at 43 million. So there was evidently a decline. 43 million is still absolutely phenomenal. Genshin Impact was 45 million, boosted to 52 million. That is a nice boost. Love and Deep Space was 62 million, dropped to 39 million. That is absolutely fine, no problem. Let's go to number 4. AFK Journey was at 34 million. AFK Journey dropped to 16. That is a steep decline, but I think that's due to the fact that Chinese players are now no longer like necessarily spending as much in it. Let's see. At number 5 last month was Zenless Zone Zero, which made 34 million. Zenless Zone Zero is 15 million. Okay, that is, that's a significant drop. But at the same time, making $15 million is still an incredible number. People mocked Wuwa when Wuwa made 15 million, and they are no doubt mocking Zenless for making 15 million. But what they don't understand is you need, a tenth, maybe 2/10 of this, 1/5 of this total revenue to be significantly profitable and run the game successfully, continue to push out, high quality content. So 15 million is still a lot of money, but nevertheless, it is Hoyo's lowest earning of the 3, major games, Genshin, Honkai, Star Rail, and Zenless. I will note here, that Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves, Tower of Fantasy, they all make at least double whatever you see here also on PC. And in the case of Tower Fantasy, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless, they are also released on console, which means it might make double on console as well. So you're seeing 15 million for Zenless, and people are gonna be like, oh, they're 15 million, Zenless, dead game. The reality is, if you factor in PC and you factor in console, it's making over 50 million. And that is only speculation. So speculatively, it is still making significantly more than anyone will ever make over the course of the next millennium. Let's see, what was next? Dokkan Battle from 33 million. Dokkan Battle is now 8 million. All right, a drop from 33 to 8. That is significant, but not at all alarming. Then was Naruto Mobile at 24. Naruto Mobile is, oh, top 5, nice, at 27. So from 24 million to 27. Here's another example, chat. Naruto Mobile was classified as being at 24.8 million, but after being adjusted, boosted to 27 million. This is why you have to wait. Uma Musume was at 23 million, dropped to 7 million. That's actually surprising. That, I've never seen Uma Musume like under what? I think 15 million. So that is genuinely surprising to me. Monster Strike at 22 million, Monster Strike at 32 million. Oh, here's another example. Monster Hunter or Monster Strike was reported being 22 million. Monster Strike, after being updated, was then changed to 26 million. Again, this is, you can't trust this. You genuinely cannot trust these. You know what? I might actually upload this to the main channel just so I can show you, or just so I can show everyone how little you should trust this. It's ridiculous. It is genuinely insane that people are seeing these numbers on day one and being like, ha, those are the official number. No. Shut the fuck up, you're an idiot. Fate Grand Order, 21 million. 21 million still, great. That was actually rounded down. Let's see. Let's just go through then. Let's stop comparing. We've compared all these games and shown how inaccurate they all are. Let's just go down and see what everything's making now. Zenless, 15. Dragon Ball Legends, 10.4. Blue Archive, 10.3. That is honestly very good. Hatsune Miku, so Project Sakai is at 10.1. Summoner's War, 10 million. Idolmaster, 10 million. Wuthering Waves, 9 million. If you recall, last month, Wuthering Waves was in at 6 million, was readjusted to 11 million. I'm curious where Wuthering Waves, since it is currently at 9.7 million, is gonna end up a week from now, if it's gonna boost to 12, 14, or 15 million. One Piece Bounty Rush, 9.7, Arknights, 8.6. I heard a lot of people complaining that Arknight's revenue had dropped by a significant margin, but at the same time, like, what? Almost $10 million. Minimum. How is that bad? It does not include PC or console revenue. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, if you factor in all the big games that have more than one single platform, then you're doubling, tripling, quadrupling. Nikkei, 8 million. I'm gonna guess that did not factor in the 100 polls I just did on stream. Beyond the World, that's a new Husbando game at almost 10 million. Ooh, Light Knight's also a Husbando game at 5 million. I think Light Knight was also adjusted, right? Light Knight said it made 8.2. No, it wasn't. Okay. I wonder, I forget which one was adjusted. There's another Gacha game out there that was a Husbando game that was also adjusted up. Memento Mori, up 5 million, Epic 7. Soul Leveling Arise, 4 million. Reverse 1999, 3.8. 7 Daily Sins of Grand Cross, 3.8. Snowbreak, 3.2. That's definitely gonna decline with the censorship that's been going on, 100%. Punishing Graven up to 2 million. Nice. Cat Fantasy already in the negative. Let's see. Ether Gazer up from 700k to 1 million. Nice. Tower Fantasy down again to 700k. But again, Tower Fantasy also released onto console and PC. So we're probably looking at for Tower Fantasy at least like 2 million. Arkland, 10k. Higan Erethel still managing to make the same amount every day for the last like year. But I mean, this is also proof as to why you can't trust SensorTower, because look at this number down here, 23,800. It has been 23,800 for how long? Like, look at this, 23, like, look at these numbers. They're like exactly the same. Higan Erethel is listed as making globally 10k every month. What about in China? Like, look at this. How is that? You can't trust something that's like 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. Like, are you serious? Like, anyone that is taking this seriously now. has some serious issues, is all I'm gonna say, because like you can't take this website seriously. Hey you, where do you think you're going? Don't you close out of this tab. I didn't give you permission to do that. Sit your ass back down. Click one of the 2 videos that are gonna be on screen in just a moment and keep watching my content. Keep enjoying my content.